You still have time to get today's Delmarva Life Daily deal. $25 for 19 holes of golf with a cart at Deer Run Golf Club in Berlin.
That's a good deal right there. You can get that daily deal on delmarvalife.com.
This segment of Delmarva Life is brought to you by Seaford Animal Hospital.
Well, over the last few months, we've been connecting you with pets that are sitting in shelters here on Delmarva and ready for adoption.
And here are just a few of the cute faces looking for their forever home. Take a look at Sydney at the Delaware SPCA in Georgetown. She came to the shelter as a cruelty case and she needs a good home. Then we've got 18-month-old Garbanzo. He's at the Humane Society of Wycomico County and loves playtime.
You will find Tilly at the Caroline County Humane Society. She's described as a mellow and quiet cat. Finally, there's Simon. He's at Baywater Animal Rescue in Dorchester County, described as a little shy, but he loves to cuddle. Just a few of the cute faces here on Delmarva looking for a home. And speaking of pets, here's a question for you. How often do you take your dog or cat to see the vet? Maybe once in a while? Or every few years when they are due for their vaccinations?
Well, if this sounds too much like you might be doing more harm than good. Brian Spiros is at the Seaford Animal Hospital this afternoon to find out how often you should be making that trip to the vet and why. Brian?
Well, Jimmy and Lisa, the truth is cats and dogs need a yearly checkup just like we do, and taking them to the vet every year can ultimately save their life. And joining me now to talk all about it is Dr. William Wade, who is the veterinarian here at the Seaford Animal Hospital. Very good. So the first thing is, why is it so important for people to bring their dogs or cats in every year for an examination?
Wellness for your pet is more than just a shot. They need a good physical exam every year. The main reason is we want to find problems early and intervene before they become serious problems.
Now we have Molly here. She's our model this afternoon, and you're going to show us some of the key areas that you focus on during a yearly examination. And the first part is the head. Tell us what you're looking for when you examine the head of a dog or a cat.
We're going to start out looking at the eyes. We want to make sure they're clear and bright. There's no redness, no infection going on. Check for cataracts. And probably one of the most important things, we're going to lift the lip. We're going to look at her teeth and gums. Make sure they're nice and pink. We don't want to see any redness in there. Don't want to see tartar. Redness indicates inflammation. Inflammation is painful. It also can cause serious problems throughout the body. The bacteria will get into the bloodstream and can damage the heart valves and kidneys, so we want to intervene early if we see any problem in the mouth.
So the mouth is very important. We also have the ears.
Ears, we're going to check the ears. We're going to use an otoscope, look down in there. They should be nice and pink, not red. We don't want to detect any odors. We don't see any wax or pus. Make sure they're not painful.
And then finally down in the lymph nodes area.
We're going to check the lymph nodes under here. They're an indicator there might be a problem somewhere else in the body, like infection or a tumor. Going to feel the thyroid glands and make sure they're not enlarged.
All right, so a lot of important stuff going on in the head. Now we're going to move down to the body. There's certain things you focus on there. First one, the heart.
We're going to listen to the heart. We're going to listen for the rate and the rhythm. If the heart's too slow, that can be a problem. If it's too fast, it's a problem. Going to listen for murmurs. If we find a murmur, we can intervene early before they develop full-blown heart failure and keep them healthier and happy for a lot longer time.
The lungs.
We're going to listen to the lungs. We don't want to hear any crackles, snaps, pops, wheeze. If there's a problem there, we can intervene early also and help them.
And then another important area is the abdomen.
Abdomen, we're going to palpate the abdomen. We want to check for enlarged spleen, small kidneys, big kidneys, thickened intestine, check for pain. While we're back here, we're going to feel the skin for lumps and bumps. I'm going to look at the overall coat quality. That's a really good indicator of health of the pet. Look for dryness, shine. Going to look at the body condition score, make sure they're not too heavy, make sure they're not too thin. Excess weight leads a lot of problems, just like it does in people. So.
All right, and the other thing we want to talk about too is the base of the tail.
The base of the tail, fleas hide out there, so we're going to check back there to make sure we don't see any sign of flea infection. We're going to check their anal glands, which can cause a lot of problems. We can look for tapeworms that don't show up on a regular stool test. Make sure there's no pain back there.
All right, and then let's move down to the legs. Why is that so important to check?
Legs, we're going to feel all the joints, make sure there's no swelling, make sure there's no heat, they're not painful. We're going to flex and extend the joints. Lots of times if there's some arthritis, we can feel some crackles and pops going on. Some dogs might not show lame, but when we do the flexion, it'll show pain when we do that. That's a sign of early arthritis, and we can intervene and keep them going a lot longer by doing that also.
And treat them accordingly. We should mention too that another part of the yearly exam are wellness blood screens. Why are those so important?
Dogs and cats both hide disease. The bloodstream, we can detect subtle increases early, and for example, kidney disease, if we find that early, we can add years of quality life to your pet before they go into full-blown kidney failure. And also, it's good to get a baseline to see what's normal for your pet. What's normal for one might not be normal for another. When we find out what's normal for your pet, if there's any changes, we can deal with that early on.
So a lot of information. Case in point, get your dog and your cat to the vet for a yearly exam.
Yes.
All right, Dr. Wade, thank you so much. A lot of great information. And of course, if you would like more information on the Seaford Animal Hospital and the services they offer here, all you have to do is go to our website, delmarvalife.com, and click on the show tab. With that, Jimmy and Lisa, we will send it back to you guys in the studio.
Good information. I'll be taking it.
I've always wondered if I take them enough. Do I take them enough? Well, Pet Connect is a free service to help lost pets get back home and for abandoned pets to find new homes. Now, if you have found or seen a lost animal, if you've lost a pet, or if you're interested in giving an abandoned pet a forever home, use Pet Connect. And by the way, share it with all of your friends in your social networks.
Check it out, Pet Connect on delmarvalife.com.
Well, thank you for watching Delmarva Life. Now be sure to join us Monday. Ask any mom and they'll tell you a child is the greatest gift. But some women struggle to have a baby. We're going to share the story of a Sussex County woman who traveled halfway around the world to finally meet her 2 sons.
Perfect wedding day hair. Sometimes it takes hours in the salon chair to get it, but not always. We'll show you how to get these fancy do's at home.
Getting your car looking all fancy and clean can cost you big bucks if you hire an auto detailer. Well, we have some simple, inexpensive tips to get that detailed look at home.
And from your car to your home, specifically your roof, there are so many different types of shingles to put on your roof. Angie from Angie's List helps us figure out what's best for your home.
Now don't forget, if you missed any of today's information, all you have to do is visit delmarvalife.com. Delmarva Life, life at its best here on Delmarva. WBOC News at 6 starts in just a moment, but first, let's hear it one more time for Monkey Paw.
Singing water, souls in the sand, couldn't be much higher. Little umbrella shaped margarita, a coconut oil tanning senorita. Long now when no Jimmy Buffy plans long against the pedal sticks that carry my car away. Well, I was going as fast as I remember go. Well, I could feel the speed from my head to my toes. Long now when I'm low, rich petty feet. I've been around like a time or two. Done almost everything a boy can do. I know some living and have fun, but there is one thing that I haven't done. Save 2 months, bought a little diamond. Tonight's the night, it feels like perfect timing. Down on one knee on my front step. Man, I'm gonna dang if she really says it. Oh, I wanna know how I really feel. I've been around like a time or 2. Done almost everything a boy can do. I know some living and bad fun, but there is one thing that I haven't done. Oh, I wanna know how I really feel.